Now, I have one other piece of code, another script that I want to show you. It uses the same logic. It uses a collider, but it's out here in the area past the escape room, so we know that we can only get here once we've won. So I'm calling this the win collider, and it has a script on it that I just called win sound. But it does more than play a sound. It has an audio source, and it also has an object called movie screen, and it also has a video player. So this makes a movie screen appear, it plays a sound, and it plays a video on the movie screen. So let's take a look at the script so you see how it works. In this case, like before, it starts with the typical using statements, but it adds one more because video is not in there by default. So I just added using Unity engine.video as another namespace that we're going to need. Here are our variables that we saw in the inspector. There's an audio source that I just called audio source with a lowercase. There's a game object that I called movie screen, and that's really just a cube, but it's like the movie screen looking object that gets created. And then there's a video player. The only other variable this time that is not public, so we didn't see it in the inspector, is a private Boolean variable, which remember is a true or false. And I called it already played. And that's just a check to make sure we're not playing the video over and over and over again when we walk in and out of this collider. So it starts set up as false. We haven't already played the video. So same logic, we're just entering a trigger collider. And then we're checking if we've already played the video. So if already played is false, then we do this other stuff. But if it's true, we just don't do this other stuff. We just do nothing. So then here's the other stuff we do. We check if the other collider's tag is player and that the audio source is not playing. And this is another check where we're basically making sure that we're not in the middle of playing the audio source as a way of sort of stopping or restarting that playback. So long as none of these conditions are met to the way we don't want them to be, then what we're going to do is audio source.play, movie screen.setActiveTrue, video player.play, and then finally we're going to switch the already played variable to true. So what we've basically done is hit play on the sound, we've made the movie screen appear, and we've hit play on the video, and then we told this thing, now don't ever play again because we've already played. So that is a slightly more complicated script, but it's essentially doing the same thing so that when we walk out here, this movie screen object appears and the video player plays back a movie of fireworks on it so that we can celebrate our win.